When it comes to owner financing, one of the most common questions we get asked is, how much interest do you charge? So if you've been wondering the same thing, then you're going to want to stick around, because in this video, I'm going to show you a quick overview of our owner financing and the hows and whys of charging interest. Plus, I'll show you a tool that you can use to figure out your own monthly payments. We as land sellers want to make it easy for everybody to own land. That's why we offer two buying options, cash or owner financing, and there's pros and cons to both. Cash is a great option if you can pay the land off in one payment, because we offer a discounted cash price, usually $1,000 to $2,000 off. Most buyers would prefer to pay it off over time with monthly payments, so let's break down owner financing. Now, let's say you buy a piece of property through our owner financing. This means that we will establish a sales contract for you to pay off the land with monthly payments so that you don't have to go to a bank for a loan. As a matter of fact, most banks won't even lend money on raw land, or if they do, the rates are very high and it takes months to close. But when we're the lender, we can be more flexible than any bank, which means it's easier and faster for owner financing rather than a traditional loan. Now, let's say you buy a piece of property through owner financing. This means that we establish a sales contract for you to pay off the land with monthly payments so that you don't have to go to a bank for a loan. As a matter of fact, most banks won't even lend money on raw land, and if they do, the interest rates are very high and it can take months to close. But when we're the lender, we can be more flexible than any bank, which means it's easier and faster to qualify for owner financing rather than a traditional loan. Similar to a bank loan, there are down payments and interest that comes with owner financing. The difference with a bank loan is that the bank pays the seller in full and you pay back the bank. With owner financing, the seller doesn't get paid up front and typically has to wait years before the payments are complete. For example, let's say we buy a property for $5,000 and you're paying $150 a month. Assuming you pay on time and never miss a payment, it'll take 2.5 years for us to recoup our investment. If you do miss a payment, or 2 or 3, it could take much longer. This is where the interest rate comes into play. The shorter the loan, the lower the interest rate. If the loan is under a year, it's 0% interest. 1 to 2 years is 6% interest. 3 to 4 years is 10%. And 5 years and more, we charge 12%. So now you might be asking yourself, why go with a higher interest rate loan? Well, some people don't have the money to make a large down payment, or they're on a fixed budget but really want to own land. Maybe they've had tough times in the past, had to declare bankruptcy, and they can't get a loan from anywhere. The bottom line is, we're here to help you with your dream of owning land. No matter what your situation, no matter what you've been through, if you can make a $349 down payment and ongoing monthly payments of about $100, I have a property for you. Now that you know land ownership is possible, it's time to decide on which properties to buy. So check out our available properties here on this featured properties playlist, or if you want to learn even more about the buying process, you'll want to head to this playlist or our website, www.genfamproperties.com.